This episode is brought to you by 1010. 1010 is an exclusive collection of 10 one-of-a-kind engagement rings, designed by 10 of the most distinctive designers working today. Using only diamonds responsibly and sustainably sourced from Botswana, 10 design masters have each produced a uniquely beautiful diamond ring, launching exclusively on January 18th at BlueNile.com. This exciting limited edition collection of diamond engagement rings launches on January 18th, and you can preview it exclusively at BlueNile.com. This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 860, 10 Life Lessons for Kids About Life's Infinite Possibilities, Part 2, by Jay and Heather Harrington of lifeandwhim.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Christmas episode of ORD. I am your host, Greg Audino, wishing you a Merry Christmas if you do indeed celebrate it. If not, many holidays are being celebrated at this time of year, and I hope that whichever one is celebrated by you and yours is going wonderfully. Here at ORD, if it's a weekday, we read, and today is no exception. So let's jump right on into part 2 of the post we began yesterday from the Harringtons and continue optimizing your life. 10 Lessons for Kids About Life's Infinite Possibilities, Part 2, by Jay and Heather Harrington of lifeandwhim.com. Know what's enough for you. I'd be lying if I said money is not important. It gives you options. It validates hard work. It gives you the freedom to try new things. If you're always trying to figure out how to pay the rent, you can't access the parts of your mind and creative spirit that will make you remarkable. Money is not everything, however, not even close. Far more important are relationships, curiosity, and new experiences. There's nothing wrong with financial success, and don't begrudge others who have more than you. But make money a byproduct of a life rich with the things that really matter. If you don't know what enough is for you, then you'll always be chasing more. You'll never catch up, so don't even try to play that game. Get outside as much as possible. I'm not really concerned about this one because I can't imagine you'll ever lose your childhood passion for being outside, playing and exploring in nature. Nothing makes you happier now, so I hope that you will remember this lesson throughout your life. When the stresses of life get to be too much, when you need to recharge, when you need clarity about a tough decision you have to make, retreat to nature. Read, learn, and do. The odds are that culture will continue to shift away from books. People will increasingly consume on-screen, on-the-go, bite-sized content that is meant to entertain more than to inform. Always cultivate your love of reading. This will give you an advantage as you grow older because you'll be able to draw upon the lessons of those who came before you. Many of the smartest people who have ever lived have poured out their wisdom in books. Why stumble through life? Read old books and learn from other people's mistakes so you don't have to make them yourself. More importantly, put the ideas you learn into action. Many people get caught in the trap of learning but never doing. Create a virtuous cycle of reading, learning, and then doing. Take action, fail fast, do it again. Be world class. I borrowed this one from Anne Mayura Ko, a successful venture capitalist whose dad implored her from an early age to do everything world class. Most people do most things by going through the motions. If you can do everything, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, to the best of your ability, you'll stand out. There's a reason Navy SEALs make their beds with tight corners every morning. There's a reason that Anne Mayura Ko did a world-class job at making photocopies when she worked as an administrative assistant for the dean of her college. How you do anything is how you'll do everything. Choose your own educational path. The reason reading is so important is that education never ends, at least it shouldn't. Successful people are lifelong learners. As Henry Ford once said, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Don't buy into the idea that earning a college degree means you're educated or learned. We will fully support you if you decide to go to college, but you don't have to. On balance, you'll have more options and greater security if you get a degree, but don't blindly make the decision to devote 4 or more years of your life and hundreds of thousands of dollars if college isn't the best route to what you want. You're a creative spirit. At an early age, you've demonstrated entrepreneurial interest and aptitude. You can always go back to college. but you'll never get your time back. There are many ways to learn. Answers to every question are available at your fingertips. What's not available, whether online or in a classroom, is experiencing solving hard problems and demonstrating leadership in the real world. And that is the best education of all. Choose yourself. Choosing yourself is a concept popularized by author James Altucher. It's based on the notion that if you wait around to be chosen by an employer, friend, mate, publisher, or other gatekeeper, you're putting your fate in someone else's hands. You need to carve your own path. You need to seize your own opportunities. You need to make your own choices. You must understand that life is abundant. Never adopt a scarcity mindset. The only thing that can stop you is your own limiting belief about what's possible. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled 10 Lessons for Kids About Life's Infinite Possibilities by Jay and Heather Harrington of lifeandwhim.com. Now, here at Optimal Relationships Daily, we understand that navigating sensitive issues such as money and health can be extremely stressful, and such stress and anxiety can easily create family conflicts and affect your relationships. Before that happens, know that BetterHelp is here to help you cope with your emotions. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with a personal licensed professional therapist, providing a safe and private online environment for you at your convenience. They have professional counselors specializing in depression, family conflicts, grief, and more to help you. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. BetterHelp is not self-help, it is professional counseling where everything you share is confidential. And guys, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/ORD. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ORD. And a wonderful back half of this post. Thank you so much to the Harringtons for sharing with us. It goes without saying that they've made a lot of wonderful points here between today's and yesterday's episodes. Some of what they said really pertains to our inner lives and some to our outer lives. I think that what this goes to show is that there are a variety of ways to seek improvement in our lives as well as ways to obtain wisdom. All of the items they've listed are great for both living fully in those moments as well as learning and improving oneself for the future. There's very little difference between the two, and sometimes when we're stuck, it's hard to think beyond 1 or 2 ideas we've tried that haven't worked. If this is you, I recommend coming back to this post and reacquainting yourself with the many approaches we can take to seek improvement and wisdom. There are 10 of them here. It's quite a wide array of options, and I'm sure you haven't actively questioned your participation in all of them yet. I haven't. I'm going to wrap this one up for you now, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today, and a Merry Christmas if you celebrate it and are listening in real time. Your listenership and support is surely the greatest gift we could ask for. So have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday, where your optimal life awaits.